Hi, in this short video I will show you how to use force execution option in conditional logic. On the screen you can see a simple form I've created. What the form does is that once I fill the product name, the quantity is now mandatory and also pre-populated with the value 2. So once I populated the product name, two separate actions happened. One was the quantity field became mandatory, and the second is the pre-population of the value 2. Let's now go to the form builder and I'll show you how to do that. First, let's delete the existing rules. I want to start from scratch and explain what I've done. So let's add a rule. The rule is added on the product name. First rule, if product name is not empty, then I would like the quantity to be mandatory. Okay, so that's the first rule. We need a second rule with the value 2. We want to pre-populate the value 2 once the user fills the product name. So let's create an additional rule. If the product name is not empty, I want to set the value of the quantity to the value 2. Okay? Now, let's save and see what happens. Okay, let's fill the product name and see. We can see that the quantity field is now mandatory. Rule number 1 is okay, but number 2 does not appear here. It was not pre-populated. Why did that happen? Well, the reason it happened is that the default behavior of Form Titan with the conditioning is that once a condition is met, other rules are not evaluated and not running. Okay, so in our case, rule number 1 was evaluated and found to be true. Okay, and so the field became mandatory, but rule number 2 was not evaluated. But we need both rules to run. So in order to solve this situation, we've added the force execution checkbox here. Okay, so every rule that has this checkbox ticked will run regardless of other rules. So let's apply and publish and see if it worked. We can now see the form. Let's fill a product name, and we can now see that the quantity is mandatory and the value is set to 2 by default. And this is exactly what we wanted to get out of this form. So this is how you use force execution option in conditional logic. Thank you very much.